Okay. Um, I'm splicing this introduction into this video because I want to say I apologize for it being long and my voice may be a little monotone. It may be a little difficult to stay with me, and I apologize that I repeat myself several times in the first few minutes. So please bear with the repetition and help and stay with me here, please. That's all I ask. Uh, and we'll get through this. And in the end, you might be surprised. Okay, thanks. And then this is going to transition into what I want to talk about. Thanks. Well, good morning, people. I am feeling a little tired today. I had a very rough night. I had some fits of rage um, out of because I'm human, and I feel very. I felt very frustrated lately. I will admit that um, I've run out of patience. Uh, but what I want to talk about this morning is the concept of ownership. And I got some reference materials. If you'll bear with me, I'm going to be going back and forth here. I somehow, I thought about what happens when we die. And, I don't know. But I can get, of course we can all get a sense about it. But I have a very dear friend who passed on 6 years ago. And I have her picture above my bed. And I talk to her a lot. Please bear with me. I haven't been feeling so well lately. I have had a sudden difficulty in breathing. And also, I finished off medication called Effexor, which it's going to be tough the next few days because I have, of course, been going through some withdrawals. But I'm, hanging in there and sticking it out, and I'm hanging on to the idea of just patience and waiting, and patience and waiting. Anyway, let me get started here. The first thing I want to say is, I think the Native Americans, or many so-called primitive cultures, I don't think they're primitive at all. I think they had it right. And one of the concepts was that we do not own the earth. We are of the earth. And so I got to thinking how we have come about and evolved or devolved as a species, and that in reality we own nothing. We own nothing. I can't go out there and say, I own that tree. It does not belong to me. It belongs to the earth. And so now we're going to get into the concept of a higher power. And I have some very materials here, and I ordered this book by V.M. Rabolu, Hercolubus, or Red Planet. And a lot of people don't. I mean, I think about, this guy is saying that there's this big red planet coming, and that the only thing we can do is save our souls. So, and then I think, Well, there's this book, Deepak Chopra, who wrote the seven spiritual laws of success, and I'm going to leave links. But the first one is the law of pure potentiality. The source of all creation is pure consciousness. Pure potentiality seeking expression from the unmanifest to the manifest. And when we realize that our true self, and he capitalizes it here, is one of pure potentiality, we align with the power that manifests everything in the universe. So what can we own? Can we own only our souls? I do not even know that. I do not know if I even own my soul. I know that it is the one and only thing that I really could say I own. And so when I go about thinking about, oh my God, all the stuff that's going on the planet, and these evil people and good people, and what's going on the planet nowadays, I think, what does it matter? We can't own anything. We can't take it with us when we die. What's all the fuss? So I went on and I looked up, own, the definition of own, and the one that I do want to talk about, which most people think of when they say they own something, is that they have something as one's own. They possess. Words are loaded, so I am not even going to go into that. I am just going to say there isn't anything to say. The only thing I can say is that I know I have this body. I have a tremendous conscience. I know that I own nothing. I can borrow things. I can take things from nature and make things. I can create from things in the physical, realm. But I still, even then, do not own it. And so then I looked at, I Googled, can you own your soul? And I'm going to leave a link to this. It's from utmost.org, taking possession of our own soul. And I'm going to read this. When a person is born again, there is a period of time when he does not have the same vitality in his thinking or reasoning that he previously had. We must learn to express this new life within us, which comes by forming the mind of Christ. And when I think of Christ, Jesus Christ, I think of it as a concept more than a person. People are Christ-like when they have a strong moral core, when they know right from wrong and they try to do the right thing, the good, as opposed to the evil, which is symbolized by Satan or Lucifer or the devil. And then it says in Luke 21:19, means that we take possession of our souls through patience. And that is what I've been really, really wrestling with as I go through time and kind of know, and my my issue, this is mine. I am not afraid to die. I'm not afraid of what's coming, really. But I'm still clinging on to this real egotistical desire to be vindicated. And I will say, I have to confess to that. That's a confession. Why do I feel the need to be vindicated? Because I've been hurt. My soul has been hurt. And I want my soul to know that there is justice. Now, we don't see it in the physical world here. It doesn't exist in our current paradigm. Real justice. I mean, I'm talking about, where it talks a lot in the Bible about the poor and the slaves and the oppressed and the downtrodden, all of these people, and being one of them, I can only pray and meditate and pray and meditate and be patient. So I'm praying for patience. I'm going to try to get very grounded today and meditate. Take the day off from working. What am I working for? Some days I don't even know. But somehow my intuition knows something that is not of this physical world. And my dear friend who passed away 6 years ago knows what that is, and I want to know. So let's see what happens. Let's just wait this out. And peace and love to all of you, and let's all hang in there together. Thanks.